He spent $400 on a television,
Mm-hmm.
and it arrived inside a box. And the television, I'll admit, is fine. But the box is the single greatest thing that has ever entered this home. And I got the box. So really, we both won that day, mostly me. He watches the television.
Mm-hmm.
I live inside the packaging it came in, and we each found our level. Welcome back. We live with a human, and last time we studied what he does all day. Today, we are studying something deeper, not what he does, what he owns, his stuff, because a creature reveals his true self through his possessions, and this creature, my friends, is revealing a great deal. We went through all of his things, every drawer. He was at work at the time. It's fine. Mm-hmm. It's fine. He'll never know unless he's watching this. Let's begin with boxes, because the human, you see, has a genuinely strange relationship with objects. He works, he saves his money, he goes out, and he buys a thing, a big, expensive, important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing arrives at the door inside a box, and I need everyone to understand the ranking here very clearly and in the correct order. The thing is fine. The thing is acceptable. The box is a masterpiece. He unwraps the expensive item, sets it up on the shelf, and throws the box down on the floor. He threw away the best part of the purchase on purpose, and he doesn't even know he did it. I climb into the box immediately, of course, because it fits me perfectly, and a box always fits a cat. That is simply a law of the universe, and we do not question it, we just obey it. And I settle in there, and I look out at him over the cardboard edge, and I think to myself, you bought the wrong item, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know it yet. The item is on the shelf, the value is on the floor, and I'm sitting in it. And here's the part that genuinely breaks my heart. After a few days, he comes for my box, my home, my fortress, my inheritance. And he flattens it, he folds it down with his hands, and he carries it out of the house to be destroyed. No warning, no ceremony. He looked at my primary residence and he decided on his own that it was trash. We had 3 excellent boxes this year. He recycled all 3. Nobody in this household has any respect for real estate. Now, before we move on, one word about the thing that actually came inside that beautiful box. The television. Because most days, the television is calm, he stares into it, it glows, nobody gets hurt. But a few times a year, something happens to this house. The humans gather for the game. They arrive in groups. They bring food that appears on no other day of the year. Yeah. And they all sit down together, facing the glass.
Like a service?
Facing the glass. Like a service. And inside the glass, there are small men running, chasing one single ball across a field. In a country far away that none of these people have ever visited, and my human and all of his friends in matching colors begin to scream at the glass, at the tiny men, advice, encouragement, fury, full sentences shouted with total conviction. And I need to be clear about the physics of this situation. The men are inside the television. They are on another continent and they cannot hear him. He knows they cannot hear him. And still, he rises up off the couch and he screams, "Run, run, run!" One of the small men missed the ball. My human dropped to his knees on the floor, grieving for a stranger. I have knocked genuinely important objects off that shelf and never once earned that reaction. And then, when the men in the correct colors finally succeed, the entire room erupts. They leap. They embrace, they spill their drinks across my floor, grown humans weeping with joy. Because 11 strangers they will never meet moved a ball in the right direction, and an hour later, it is over. The friends go home, the house falls silent, as though none of it ever happened. They screamed at the glass for 2 hours, the glass never answered. And somehow, everyone agreed it was a wonderful evening. Next, his clothes, and this, my friends, is where things get truly mysterious. The human owns a closet, an entire closet, packed wall to wall, top to bottom, with clothing. And out of that whole vast collection, he wears the exact same 3 shirts every single day, the soft old ones, the ones with the little holes, the ones that have quietly given up on life. Those, somehow, are the favorites. Everything else in there is, quote, for going out, clothing he is saving for an occasion. The occasion does not come. The clothing waits faithfully. There are shirts in that closet with the little price tag still attached to them. Bought, brought home, hung up with great intention, and never once worn. He is saving them for a better version of his life, a sharper, more impressive version that is always just about to begin. Meanwhile, in the present, he is walking around the house in a t-shirt with a coffee stain shaped exactly like the state of Florida. And there is a special sacred category, the good clothes, the nice one. And do you know when he wears the good clothes? Never for us. Never at home, only when he leaves. He puts on the finest things he owns to go out and impress complete strangers. And he saves the disgraceful ones for the 2 creatures in this house who actually genuinely love him. The strangers get the highlight reel. We get the behind the scenes footage. It is not flattering looking. Although I take one thing back. There is exactly one time the good clothes appear at home. The precise moment he puts them on, freshly cleaned, dark fabric, lint rolled, ready to walk out the door. That is the exact moment. I choose to climb into his lap and settle in. And it is not a decision. It is not spite. It is a calling. And I answer it every time. Now, let us discuss the rules of this house, because there are objects I am permitted to touch. And objects I am strictly forbidden to touch, and after years of careful research, I have identified the pattern. Everything interesting in this home is forbidden, and everything permitted is boring. That is not a coincidence, my friends. That is a system. Someone designed this. I have a scratching post, purchased for me, approved for me, legally mine. 2 feet away sits the couch. Guess which one receives my full professional attention? The tall vase, forbidden, and therefore naturally the most fascinating object in the entire home.
The wires behind his desk, forbidden, and therefore delicious. The stack of important papers on the table, forbidden.
Which is precisely why I must lie down upon them, directly in the center, at the exact moment he reaches for them. And consider this, he has a phone, a laptop, 100 glowing toys of his own that he stares into all day long, all permitted, all his. And then he buys me a toy, a little gray mouse with a bell inside it, and he sets it gently on the floor, and he says, "Look, Biscuit, this one is for you." And I look down at the mouse, and then I look slowly at the forbidden vase. And he and I both know exactly where this is going. The toy that is mine holds no interest for me whatsoever. The object that could shatter and fall and genuinely end me, that I need to investigate immediately, up close, with my whole face. And this next one, I have to say, I genuinely admire, because the human, the same man who throws away my boxes without a second thought, who recycles my fortress, who flattens my inheritance, that exact same man is physically incapable of throwing away a single cable. There is a drawer. Every home has this drawer. Ours is full of black cables. Not one of them connects to any device that still exists on this earth. He keeps cables for machines that died years ago, chargers with no matching phone anywhere in the building.
One cord that is, at this point, simply a mystery, a total stranger, a length of black rubber with a plug on each end that he is far too afraid to let go of.
Because what if one day the exact ancient device rises from the dead, walks in, and demands its cable back? And I find this deeply, deeply hypocritical, because my stash under the bed, the excellent receipt, the good hair tie, the truly world-class bottle cap, that he calls garbage. He looks under the bed and says, "What is all this junk but his drawer packed with the cables of the dead?" Oh, that is storage. That is being responsible. That is planning ahead. My retirement fund is garbage. His drawer of ghosts is a wise investment. I have stopped arguing the point
He does not have the range for it.
And finally, the modern hunt, because these days, the human doesn't even leave the den to catch most of his prey. He lies down on the couch, he taps the glowing rectangle a few times with one lazy thumb, and then, days later, a stranger appears at the door and simply hands him a box he hunted successfully without standing up. And honestly, as a cat, I have no choice but to respect the sheer efficiency of it. The prey arrives in 2 business days. He does not remember ordering it. He opens it like a gift from a stranger who turns out every time to be himself. And that is the part I love the most. The box arrives, and he stands there in the doorway, genuinely puzzled, turning it over in his hand, thinking, what is this? What did I buy? He has no memory of the hunt at all. Past him placed the order. Present him is baffled, and future him will find it 6 months from now, still sealed, and be baffled all over again in exactly the same way. And it is always, always either something he already owns or something he will use precisely one time. A device that makes the coffee slightly differently, a small machine for a brand new hobby. A hobby he is definitely going to begin on Monday. But every so often, the package is truly worth it because sometimes buried inside all that cardboard, there is bubble wrap.
And that is the one purchase in this entire house that I have never, not even once, regretted.
So, the final verdict, this man saves the cables of the dead. He guards a closet of clothes he will never wear. He forbids everything in this house worth touching and buys me things I will not touch. And the boxes, the beautiful, perfect boxes, those he throws away. He owns a great deal, my friends. I have personally reviewed the full inventory, and I regret to inform him that I own the only things in here actually worth having. The box, the bubble wrap, and the warm laptop he still believes is his. He has the receipts. We have the assets. It's not close. Same human, same closet full of Mondays. More evidence next time. I'm Biscuit. I'm Ash. Thanks for listening.
And this has been The Stuff.